What is going on, aliens? I'm Mike Rosa, and today I got you a full workout to increase your squat. Now, real quick before we get into this workout, make sure you download my workout app called Exerprise. It is a free download in the App and Play Store. You can generate thousands of workouts based on your customized selections, so make sure you check it out and get them gains. But back to this routine, make sure you pay attention to the sets, reps, and rest periods because they change per exercise, and it's important to match those to maximize the effectiveness of this routine. By following this workout, you're gonna break through those squat plateaus and see that squat number go up and make more leg gains. Now let's get into that first exercise, guys. Onto the first exercise now, guys, which is gonna be the barbell squat. You have to practice the movement that you're trying to increase by training the central nervous system to fire the motor neuron pathways in the most efficient way possible. Now guys, I want you to follow this workout over a 6-week period, and that's gonna dictate the sets and reps you do for this first exercise for your first set. What I mean by that is, say it's week 4, I want you to work up to a top set of 4. Say it's week 6, you work up to a top set of 6. It's week 2, you work up to a top set of 2. This is gonna have you establish a progressive overload. And guys, when you're done with your top set, I want you to rest 2 minutes, and then after that, you're gonna be doing a 4x8 with 45 seconds of 60 seconds of rest in between your sets. So I'll do an example of a week 3 where I work up to a top set of 3, guys. Come on, first exercise, that squat, guys. 3 reps. Push yourself with that weight, guys, and always make sure you're optimizing that form. Break 90 degrees on every single rep. Now remember, you're gonna rest 2 minutes, then after you're going to 4x8 with 45 seconds of 60 seconds of rest in between those sets. On to that second exercise. On to the second exercise now, which is gonna be pause squats. You're gonna be doing 6 sets of 4 repetitions with a minute of 30 up to 2 minutes of rest in between your sets. So the point of the pause squat is if you're someone who struggles from the bottom part of the squat, so coming up from the hole, this exercise is significantly gonna help you. Now let me show you what it looks like, guys. All right, 4 reps. Pause, and then explode up, guys. 3 more. Really emphasize that pause at the bottom, guys. Get your balance, control yourself, and then explode up. Now, an alternative to the second exercise would be the dumbbell jump squat. You still would be doing 6 sets of 4 repetitions with a minute 30 up to 2 minutes of rest in between your sets, but this is just a great variation to also work the bottom part of your squat. And also, I recommend you follow this workout over a 6-week period. So say week 1, you do the pause squat, week 2, you do the dumbbell jump squat. You can keep switching it up, guys. Now, let me show you what the dumbbell jump squat looks like. Remember, 4 repetitions, 6 sets. So, all the way down, and then explode up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's very important, guys, that when you land into the squat to be as soft on the knees as possible. Now onto that third exercise. The third exercise is gonna be high bar dead squats. You're gonna be doing 5 sets of 5 repetitions with a minute of 15 up to a minute 45 seconds of rest in between your sets. If you're someone who struggles with the middle or lockout portion of your squat, this exercise is extremely effective and I highly recommend you give it a try. It's also very important that you hear what I'm about to say. If you're someone whose weak point is the middle or lockout portion of your squat, I actually recommend you switch this with the second exercise. So this would become your 6x4, where the pause squat or the jump squat would become your 5x5. But for the sake of this video, let's stick to the 5x5 right now for this exercise. I'll show you what it looks like, guys. You have to have the pins set up about parallel level because all you're doing is focusing on exploding upward. You're taking away the bottom part of the squat. And no matter if you're low bar or high bar when you squat, I recommend you do this exercise high bar because we're also working on fixing that chest caving in. So 5 reps, guys. So bring it all the way down to the rack, rest, set yourself, and then focus on exploding up. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, 5, This is a great way to really focus on emphasizing the knees, pushing outward on coming up on the squat. A lot of people, their knees cave in, and that's actually what holds their squat back. This exercise is great to fix those mistakes and get that squat stronger. Onto that fourth exercise now. Onto the fourth exercise now, guys, which is gonna be the barbell hip thrust. You're gonna be doing 5 sets of 8 repetitions with only a minute of rest in between your sets. Now this is a great accessory exercise to help improve your squat. It has a ton of glute activation along with hip drive, so it works the explosion as well as a more powerful lockout. Now guys, 8 reps. Get into a nice strong position. You wanna push through your heels on this exercise. So, 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's very important you thrust as high as you possibly can to the sky, get as much glute activation as possible, but you really also want to push through those heels and work on that explosion of the hips, guys. Onto that 5th exercise now. Onto the 5th exercise now, which is going to be cable straight-legged deadlifts. You're going to be doing 4 sets of 10 repetitions with 45 seconds of rest in between your sets. Now this is a great exercise to work on getting your hamstrings more involved in the movement and maintaining your tightness during the squat. And guys, you're going to see me doing this on the low row system. You don't normally see this, but I actually recommend you give this a try because 1, you get greater resistance. So if you're someone who can max out the normal cable system, this is a great way to add even more resistance by performing it with a cable. Also, what I really like about this setup is you can establish a range of motion by tapping the bench, and that's going to be the complete fully weight down, and then you can focus on driving hips forward on the way up. So guys, let me show you what it looks like. Coming all the way down. Like I said, tap. Explode with the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you're doing this exercise, really emphasize that push through with the hips. That's another reason I like using the rope, because you can push through with the hips. Say you're using a bar, the bar restricts that movement forward. The rope will allow you to separate and come through with the hips, guys. Great exercise alternative. Onto that 6th and final one of this workout. Onto the 6th and final exercise of this workout, guys, it's gonna be the dumbbell one-legged bench squat. You're gonna be doing 3 sets of 12 repetitions with only 30 seconds of rest in between your sets. Now when you're doing this exercise, I want you to hold the dumbbell in a goblet position. This is gonna help maintain the tightness of your upper back as you come down on the squat. But the real point we're doing this exercise to translate over to increasing your squat is stability. For anyone who has wobbly knees coming down on the squat or coming up on the squat, this exercise can significantly help fix that problem. Let me show you what it looks like now. So, like I said, hold the dumbbell in the goblet position. Make sure you're far enough away from the bench where you get a full range of motion, but don't fall on your ass. And let's go, guys. So down and explode up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to switch leg. You do 6 more reps on that side, but I just want to emphasize the point. You want to make sure you're doing the same weight on both legs, guys. So other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now if you're someone who really lacks the stability and really needs to work on it, another way you could do this exercise as even another variation is you saw me have my leg up the whole time to really work on that stability. What you can do though is between your reps, come up and put your foot down to reestablish your balance and then repeat the movement. 2 more sets of that, guys. 30 seconds of rest in between. I hope you guys like this workout. If so, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and click the notification bell next to subscribe, boop, so you never miss a new video upload from me. I'm uploading multiple videos a week and you don't want to miss any. Now I'll say it again, guys, like I said in the beginning, it is very important you match the sets reps, and rest periods recommended per exercise to maximize the effectiveness of this routine and break those squat plateaus and get that stronger squat. I'll put the full workout on screen now so you guys know exactly what to do. And guys, I'm also doing custom programming on my website, anabolicanalysis.com, where I make meal plans and workout plans from scratch, tailored to you specifically based on your goals and individual needs. Check that out, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.